Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Banishers Ghost of New Eden. So, we are going to complete a couple more ghost hauntings in this area. Um, Two of them, basically, can be triggered here. We have to go over to the area where we met that couple that were arguing, which is kind of funny because he's like, "Oh, she's the love of my life." It's like, sir, you just literally told her that you were going to kill her. And then nurse, we have to go over to the nurse's station because she also has an icon over there that says that there's a haunting. So we're going to go investigate that for a little bit. And then after that, we, fingers crossed, should be finished with this area because we've already done the major ghost haunting, which was the investigation of into the mines. There's probably going to be one more thing that we need to do, which is to speak with the new head of camp about Sebastian, her supposed ghost husband. Because obviously what we found out is that he more than likely is not her actual husband spirit. It might be somebody from the mine masquerading as her husband, just to kind of exact their revenge on Pennington. So we're going to try our best to come back at some point to finish that out. Same thing as we did with Thick Skin and her sister Kate. We'll try to come back, solve that mystery, and then go from there. So I guess let's get started.
Easy as pie.
Not that you can't cook.
The shadow strikes again! Not today.
I'm still here.
I'm better than you. You hear me? I, King of the Musket, me, the Shadow of the Woods. How goes it?
Maybe I can help. I know about ghosts.
There's a cave. I used it as a hunting lodge. Oh, I did. Till Abbott turned up. A ghost did anyway. She attacked me. Ran for me life. Had to leave so many things behind. Be a mate and pick it up for me, eh?
I'll think about it. What sort of gear are we talking about?
A notebook, several wolf traps, worth little enough to you, worth a little more to me. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
I wonder what we'll learn at Teddy's cave.
Flora's dead. How? When?
What does it matter? The hag's ghost tried to kill me.
Why you?
Who knows how her kind think? They're naturally devious. You know that. She tried to kill me in my own cave. Well, that proves it. Slavery's a gift to 'em.
I beg your pardon.
Steady. We have a ghost to take care of. We can rip this shitebag's throat out later.
I'll be on my way.
Farewell to you, mate.
You! Leave him to me.
A ghost was listening. Flora Abbott, I'd say.
An eclectic collection of gear.
I suppose hunters came to New Eden from everywhere before the curse.
Another curse.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
Who's there?
You should have left him to me.
Flora Abbott. That you?
You should have left him to me.
Flora?
You're the hunter, Flora Abbott. I'm the banisher, Antea Duarte. You've met my partner.
You. You're the Banisher who died. Keep back! I know what you do. I won't be killed a second time. You hear? Not before I'm done with that bully bastard shepherd. Not before!
You were a hunter at Fort Jericho. But why were you living in New Eden in the first place?
I owned land here. I've long since stopped being an outsider. A person has to live somewhere.
Do you belong? I left home young. I haven't stopped moving since. I learned not to get too comfortable.
I am a New Englander, born on a farm not far from Boston. After my mother died, I came to New Eden and bought some land. Just a small plot, out by the edge of the woods. Pennington came by sometimes. We hunted together. When we fled, I went with him. I was part of the train band. Part of New Eden. Then the captain died, and I was part of it no longer.
We are not enemies, Flora. You can trust us.
Can I? You saved the life of a man who would spit on you.
A Banisher sides with the living.
You're neither now. Not Banisher, not living.
Why are you after Shepherd?
He made my life hell. I'll make his a quick death, for I am a better hunter than he. I'm better and he knew it. He could not stand it. Nor that I had the captain's trust. I, with my brown skin.
The weakest sex, the wrongest color, scapegoated when you fail.
Hated when you succeed.
Did he attack you physically?
Spitting, cold shouldering, daily little words of spite, sometimes in my face, sometimes to others. That was his way. He liked me at a distance. So he shot me from a distance. At the old watchtower east of here. Shepherd stalked me one last time before he shot and killed me.
I'm sorry.
One hateful crime followed another. The bastard stole my gun. It's in his cave. I want it.
The cave where you tried to kill him?
Yes. Problem?
No. No problem.
Until there is a problem, of course.
We'll leave you now, Flora.
Do not disappoint me.
I'm here, damn it!
Piss off! Having lost her captain and only ally, she left the fort.
Was she any safer out in the wilds? Monsters within as without. At least she got to choose which monster she would face. Theodore Shepherd's happy little home.
Flora's rifle, I'll wager. Help me apart.
Having fun, are you?
Master Ted's secret little butchering place, eh?
Someone's left us a fire camp to use.
I never could get the hang of smoking. I hear it's very good for you.
The notebook Shepherd wanted. What a lovely man.
Lovely's one word for him. I can think of others.
Shepherd is pitiful, angry, and obnoxious. And he's a bad loser.
Harsh but accurate. What is that? Bullet holes. Standoff?
Red, come look.
This looks moth-eaten. No one slept here for a long time.
The tower had to be abandoned years before the curse.
She was a hell of a hunter. The shepherd saw her as the prey. Broken lock. Forced entry. There's an echo here. A drop may hide the rain.
What are you doing in my house? I'm sick of this. You wanted me gone. I left. I won't fight you.
Some reading for you, if read you can. Not to do with me. I'm just a messenger.
She lowered her gun. Why?
She was cautious, gave Shepard no reason to shoot.
Hell of a gamble. She has brass. I wonder what that letter said. A room with a view.
What else do you really need?
There was a gun here. See where it lay? I think we may have that gun already. Reunius vat aster himi.
What the... To hell with you, Shepard, you bully bastard and dog!
He hunted her down like an animal.
I know. Try not to get involved, but...
Flora wanted freedom. Shepard robbed her of it.
No sign of her body. Maybe someone pushed it in the river.
Could be miles downstream by now.
Voices from the past, waiting to be heard.
The hell? This gunpowder is wet. Abbott, you lazy heathen drab.
'Twas the snow. You yap like a scared dog, Shepherd. No bite.
The captain won't always be there to protect your ass. I'll get you.
Then you'd better not miss, little doggy. 'Cause I'm faster than you.
Things got out of hand fast.
Powder was a pretext, an excuse to abuse her.
After, he'll claim it was an honest mistake. We get used to it.
Harsh. She just wanted a better life, like anyone.
A Spanish slaver hired me once. Haunted, predictably. He was in a terrible state. I turn up, he sees my face, my skin, throws a tantrum, decides to stay haunted. I see something, hanging on the tree. A bag, I think.
Just popping in to say, obviously, I'm gonna take this dude's soul. Like, full stop. What he did was wrong because he's being a racist prick. And she wasn't doing anything to him. She was just a good hunter. She's just trying to quietly live her life. And he killed her because he didn't like her. And he was jealous of her skill and blamed it on the fact that, you know, she was being favored by the leader, which isn't true, you know. And I understand that this is supposed to be like historical, you know, accuracy, that type of deal. They're settling the new world. And Antea even comments on the fact that when we go to different places, as like the Banishers in the past, people thought that she was helping Red as his assistant or his slave, and that's not the case because she's a free woman. Even if I was playing it in the opposite way, where I was like, I'm gonna ascend or banish their souls, you know, like they need to rest, they're no longer part of the living, that type of deal, I still have taken this dude's soul. I still would have.
Call on me.
Shepherd won't have liked that.
He failed to turn Helen Priest against Flora. Now he won't have liked that.
At least Helen Priest tried to make amends and asked them back.
Shepherd wouldn't have liked that either.
How I ache to see you dead. Need something?
We'll leave you now, Flora.
I trust you. I hope I'm not wrong.
The roots won't remain visible for long after I take the heart. Be quick.
How goes it?
I've brought your notebook. Your traps too.
Good. Give 'em here.
No, I'm keeping them.
What the hell you say? It's a joke.
I've also brought news. Flora Abbott is dead.
No, that is a joke. Look, mate, I don't care about Flora Abbott.
You should. Her ghost is haunting you. Want to know why?
I know why. She hated me. I trocked with none of her strutting and wouldn't be twisted like that fool Pennington.
Helen Priest valued her too, but you know this. She wanted Flora back. That upset you.
That's a steaming heap of horse on all counts. She weren't missed.
Oh. Strange, I found a letter from Helen Priest asking Flora back. You were the postman.
You know about that? Well, so what? Aye, I delivered the letter. Priest asked her back. Abbott didn't come back. So ends the story.
You sure you don't want to know? You're not the tiniest bit curious. Want to know how she died?
Not really. Animal attack, maybe.
You know what? She was indeed attacked by an animal. Strange though. She knew the wild well. Was a fine shot.
She wasn't that good. She was lucky. Sounds like her luck deserted her. Life finds you out in the end.
She fled the fort so she'd never see you again. She could have killed you, you know. She chose not to.
She chose not to because she knew she'd lose.
She was a better shot than you. Quicker too. She knew the terrain and knew your movements. She could have lain in wait as you went hunting, knowing you'd come by, and shot you as you passed. Any of this sound familiar, mate?
No? Why would it?
Drop the act. You killed Flora Abbott.
I had nothing to do with it. And you won't prove otherwise.
I don't need to prove it. I know. That's enough.
And what if I had? I kill animals for a living. And there ain't nothing you can do about it, mate. I'm a living, breathing Englishman. What'll you do? banish me.
You do talk a lot of shite, Shepherd. Time you heard a home truth or three. Theodore Shepherd, you're haunted by the ghost of your victim. Let's face it, bully boy, you're a terrible human being.
What would a Scotsman know about being human?
You're making this very easy for me, Shepherd. This haunting is about to end. Banishers do protect the living from the dead, that's true. But sometimes we end it by blaming the living. Congratulations. I've never met a man who deserves blaming more than you.
Wait. No. Hold there. I'm sorry. I apologize to the stupid bitch. I'm a good man. I made a mistake. I made some mistakes.
Aye, you did. Allow me to introduce you to the consequences.
I see the pit. But where is the brimstone? Oh, shit.
What's the matter?
Revenant wolves. They keep coming back. We should find the source and put an end to this. We can't leave yet. Their fur had a peculiar tinge.
Aye, so rusty. Mass death by the iron mines?
Follow that hunch. See where it leads.
Want to talk about it?
She ran, but what would that have changed? You can't run from your own skin, and men like Teddy Shepherd. Christian men, English men, mediocre, hateful men who steal the world. Off we go then.
You have regrets? Should we have chosen differently?
Theodore Shepherds are 10 a penny. How many Floras have to die before they change? Revenge is bitter, and there's no justice. Not for us.
I've no idea how that must feel. I'm sorry.
I know you are. Come on, let's kill some wolves.
Mr. Miller, sir.
Thank the gods for your safe return, Banisher. I heard you saved some lives. That's good. Everyone is grateful for what you've done. I'm grateful for what you've done. You could have shown her kindness, but you showed her steel. The captain wasn't so kind. The captain had steel. We'll miss it.
We'll see. So, how are things?
Her ghost is gone. Things are good. Would you like to make a little extra money? I have some work to be done.
So, you have a job for me?
I do. Trade, you see, is difficult throughout New Eden. Your face tells me you're not surprised. We have a depot. Merchandise hidden in the marshes, below the ruined watchtower, not far from the abandoned fort. My buyers collect their goods and leave the payment. I'm unable to go without closing the store. I need you to get me my money.
Of course you do. I suppose I should be happy that you trust me with it. I'll see what I can do. Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
I'll always be glad to see you, my friend. Come to me if you need anything.
Oh, there! Who's that? Who enters? Oh, thank God. You, Scotsman, help me. Did you see it? Did you see the ghost?
Aye, I did. All right, maybe I can help. Right, soldier, spill. What's going on exactly? What happened to Nurse Wings?
What do you think happened? She died, that's what happened. She died, and now she's trying to take me too.
When did you last see Nurse Wings alive?
Couldn't say. Time is tricky. She was here, then she left, and she came back as a ghost. Still holding her bastard in lancet.
We heard screaming. Is that you? Did no one else answer?
None here gives two shites for their fellows. Too busy looking out for their own asses. I could die screaming in here and none would care till me corpse began to stink.
Why would she want you dead?
She's a ghost. She ain't here for beer and biscuits.
He's right in a way. She is killing him.
Your cough is no better. Worse, if anything.
Aye, it worsens. When she comes, I sicken. She's a better nurse living, I tell you that.
Where does her ghost go, you think?
She comes and goes through a locked door. After that, not a clue.
Is there a key? Or another way in?
Perhaps. This was the blockhouse upon a time. There was a passage out. Through the westernmost tower. I had a key. Search my things in the barracks if they haven't been plundered. Might still be there.
Right, well, I'll look into things. You stay here.
There in shite you expect I'll go. You stay here. Go on then, cheeky bastard.
It's locked, all right. Where'd you get the flowers, Mr. Peabody?
It's her. She brings them.
Let me take a look behind that door. The place is heavily stained and something pulses.
So sweet Nurse Wings, kind and caring, comes back as a vengeful ghost.
It happens, but in this case I doubt it.
If she was acting, she did a bloody good job.
As I remember, Peabody's things are here. Perhaps the key is amongst them. War poems. They ruin me. No, that's not his stuff. All right, we have what we came for. Why would she up and leave like that?
And why has she not come back?
Maybe she had an accident.
She kept records. Maybe she wrote it down. We're looking for the westernmost tower.
We're getting close to the end of the video, so I'm going to go ahead and say my goodbyes now and then let the rest of this play through.
Here's
So
our
thank you so
tower.
much for joining us. I'm going to continue this investigation in the next video. And then afterwards, there should be just one more that we need to do in this area for now. Of course, that could change. There could be another haunting that pops up later. But for now, we're going to do the last two. And then afterwards, we don't have to worry about this area. And we can continue on into the next one and continue making our way to New Eden. So again, thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Bye.
You found it. My thanks. Mr. McCraith, forgive me. I did not see you there. I see you bring company. How lovely.
Do you remember we talked about how I lost my partner in New Eden?
Such a tragedy. Antea, if I remember rightly?
Antea Duarte. Good to meet you.
But how? Oh my, you lived. Well, this is marvelous news. And good news these days is so terribly rare.
Nurse Wings, I died in New Eden.
Excuse me?
You and I are very much alike, Nurse Wings, don't you think?
Are we? How so?
I'm a ghost, Nurse Wings. And so are you.
Are you sure you're well, Miss Duarte? You sound feverish. Perhaps you need to lie down and rest?
I don't rest, Nurse Wings. Sound familiar?
She won't be told. We'll have to prove it to her.
If you need it, I may still have some vervain. You let me know.
Goodbye, Nurse Wings. For now.
I'll be here. As ever.
Aye. That's the problem.
She won't listen. We must find proof.
Oh, there! Who's that? Who enters?